You're coming on in. Hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm just, I felt like doing a reading. I want to get to know my people here. So I'm going to do a few different readings, maybe with the same deck, maybe with different decks. Um, yeah, it's so warm in here. I want to turn the fan on, but I have I want to turn the fan higher, but my candles are going. I feel like that's more important right now. It doesn't feel like we're running the AC today. It feels too warm, but at the same time, chill vibe. So it's like, let's just not resist and try and fight against that atmosphere right now. Let's try and take some solace in it if we can. Like, it's warm, right? Do I have to make it out to be like I'm suffocating? No, it's not that hot. It ain't that hot. All right. Do I have to sit here and complain about it? No. Do I have to keep going on about it on the live chat? Absolutely not. But yeah, I just wanted something to talk about, and the weather's always right there. But we're going to do a little tarot. I'm going to draw 5 cards for my person that is going to come in, okay? But first, we're going to welcome you in with our little routine breath work and clearing, okay? This time, I'm going to make it a little different. We're going to tap into, as we were reading last night, we're going to tap into our gratitude and appreciation energy, okay? So, first, you're going to breathe up from your feet to your heart chakra. The next breath, we're going to breathe up from the center of the earth to our crown and shoot the energy out of the top of the crown to remove blockages. Then the next breath in, while we're activating with source light, we are going to think about all of the wonderful things that have happened so far on our journey. That could be your day, that could be your week, that could be over the course of your lifetime. It's up to you and what you feel guided to kind of bring into this and to send gratitude and appreciation for. Okay, so that just for you who just entered, I want to repeat it one more time. We're going to take a deep breath in from our feet to our heart, breathe it out, relax a little. Then we're going to breathe up from the earth to our crown, and we're going to release that energy through the crown to remove blockages. And then we're going to breathe in source and activate with that energy, but we're also going to throw in gratitude and appreciation. So think about some positive things that have happened to you lately, anytime. Um, and we're going to just do that together before we go into a little 5 card reading for a specific person that may or may not be here at this moment, but will eventually be here to receive the message. Okay? So let's take that deep breath in. We're going to breathe in from our feet to our heart. 1, 2, 3. And hold it a little bit. And then breathe out. Getting out as much of the air as possible and relaxing. Breathing up a cord of light from the center of the earth to your crown. Holding and then release. That energy is shooting out of the top of your crown to remove any blockages. And then we're breathing in, activating our whole body with source energy and thinking of positive, wonderful things to be happy and grateful for. And then release. Feel that light expand in every single direction. We're clearing obstacles, distortions, disruptions, negativity in our energy field, okay? Coming in feeling grounded, connected to our Mother Earth, connected to the Creator, the universe, whatever's the highest power that you believe in. Hey, 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 we're here. Calling in our highest selves, our highest guides, any beings or entities, spiritual energies, elementals that you interact with and work with for your healing and your highest good. Okay? So, very exciting. Yeah, I just felt like coming on in and doing a little reading. I want to get to know my audience. Drop your age in the chat, please, my friends. Hello, Alvaro, lover of truth. Hi, Andrew and Frank. Perhaps first I'm just going to draw 5 cards. Okay, first we're going to start with an oracle message for everybody that's here. And then I'm going to draw 5 cards for somebody. And then if you're still here, then totally I will pull cards for you. So hold your vision. 25. Awesome. People, my analytics must be off in my YouTube stuff because it says that only 65 and up watch my channel. And I'm like, okay, so I'm talking to abuelas, aunties. Hold your vision, fixed moon. So a lot of fixed side energy I notice has been coming through in various other tarot readings and stuff. I'm a tarot reader and I love watching other tarot readers do their stuff. It's just very entertaining and stuff. So fixed signs, those are Taurus. That would be next sign from there is okay, well, Aquarius is a fixed sign. Who else is a fixed sign? Cancer, not Cancer. Scorpio is a fixed sign. Leo is a fixed sign. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. Those are the fixed signs. It's also kind of some Wheel of Fortune energy because we've got all of the fixed signs represented on that card, even though it's connected to Jupiter. So it's a time of expansion and stuff. So you might have had your fixed worldview or fixed perspective and stuff, but it's kind of expanding and stuff. And while things are changing, you are still instructed with this card to hold your vision, or at least the intention and the feeling, the sensation of that vision, okay? Because even if our particulars about what we have in that picture are not clear or not meant for us or whatever, if we're focusing on the feeling and the intention, it's going to draw in the experiences that are meant for us, and it might be even bigger than we were planning on or imagining initially. Okay, so fixed moon, let's see what it says. I think the fixed moon is back her. Fixed moon. There are 2 main possibilities with this card. The first is that you need to stand firm in whatever situation you are in. The second, very different interpretation is that something is stuck. That could well be referring to the situation you're asking about. If that's the case, have a think about what you can do to grease the wheels so that events move forward. Are you being stubborn? If so, that's great, because if you really want things to change, there's a solution. Stop digging your heels in. Be the one to break a deadlock. With 2 interpretations for this card, it's up to you to decide what's going on and which meaning applies to you. This offers up a chance for some self-reflection. Attune to the moon. Yes, just say the word a lot and see how it feels. Oh, additional meanings for this card. Staying power, faith, or patience are needed. Someone needs to back down. Avoid stagnation. A personal or professional relationship will be enduring. Okay, so maybe you resonate with all of that, maybe some of that, maybe, so it's going to be different for everybody that watches. Okay? The teaching. In astrology, there are 3 quadruplicities. What a great word. Quadruplicities. Cardinal, fixed, and mutable. The fixed signs are Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. The fixed signs can be stubborn, so anything that's just starting as you draw this card may well last longer. Remember, we each have all the star signs in our chart. It's just the way the astrological wheel works. So there's no judgment when we say that while it's admirable how much staying power the fixed signs have, they can also be obstinate, okay? So yeah, I mean, all right. Now let's get into my little tarot deck. Okay. I heard we're doing 10 good sweet shuffles on this baby. And we're going to draw 5 cards, including one from the bottom. Who needs to receive this message? And then, Frank, if you're still in here, drop an emoji or some sort. Hello, hello to everybody else who's joining. Hi, James. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alrighty. 7, 8. Oh, come on. Yes. And here we go. Oh, 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 I'm getting a sneeze. And we're kicking up some stuff. False alarm. Final shuffle. Okay. Alrighty. King of Wands. Fixed energy indeed. We have Leo energy. We have Cancer energy here. Yeah, mostly associated with fire signs because the Wands is a fire suit. So this is the shadow energy. This is what's underlying the message of your reading. So I'm doing a get to know you spread. It's a 5-card spread that is a very general purpose thing. So I'm going to pull out 6 of Pentacles. So you're somebody who in general is probably pretty balanced. You have a lot of creative ideas. You are a communicator. You've got some skeletons in your closet, I'm seeing with the skulls and stuff, but you're not too shy about it. You're kind of an open book. Like, there's things that you wouldn't reveal to just anybody necessarily. But it's not it's kind of inevitable that somebody's going to eventually notice some things are odd about you, and so you are pretty upfront about what you've got going on here and stuff. So this is I'm reading 6 of Pentacles for people that this card is describing. So I said creative, good communicator, pretty balanced, or at least tries to be a balanced person, and with some secrets that, you know, sometimes things come up that they need to talk about it with people and be honest kind of about where they're from and stuff, where they're coming from. Yeah, so I also get writing energy with 6 of Pentacles a lot. I see also this is a card that's associated with generosity and charity, so maybe you're a person that likes to give your time, or you're looking for something to give your time and energy to, a worthwhile cause or something you feel, you know, that's something that you derive a sense of your own value from, and it's something that, you know, that yeah, I don't know. Okay, well, you know that you can bring value to things to with your presence, with your knowledge and your skills when we get spider energy. Okay, and here the Taurus symbol. Okay, so we've got Leo, we've got Taurus, fixed signs emphasized. Uh-huh. 8 of Wands. This is the crux of the matter, the main issue. Sorry if it's kind of weird to see this card here. It is the Hydra. So we've got a serpentine kind of dragon-like beast with many heads. Starts off with maybe 1, maybe 2 or 3, but every time you cut off one head, you get 3 to 5 more heads in its place. All right, 8 of Wands is a card that's usually about fast changes or communications. Recently, I was picking up that these are ideas, and once you get started on the path of one idea, a few more ideas start coming in to supplement that idea and stuff. So I'm noticing this Knight here. Sometimes you might feel overwhelmed. It's just about having the right strategy to face the things that are coming in and stuff. So cutting heads is not the way to go with the Hydra, not the way to go. You need a different strategy and stuff. You need to use your wits. You need to analyze the situation. So there's going to be a need for you to keep your mental clarity about you with these fast changes. And don't be afraid to expand your knowledge base with the Sagittarius card, okay? And I even see and hear about going someplace to learn more, like physically going somewhere. Good morning. If it's morning, it is evening where I am at. It is late. It's not so late. It's like 9:30. Hi. Hi, Frank and DeBurser. Good day. Okay, here is what Spirit wants you to know. What you are being exposed to about yourself. Okay, coming up soon. Three of Pentacles. That you're a pretty good team player. Maybe you've still got some things to learn. Okay, but you are, and also kind of showing off your skills and stuff. Maybe there's something about you that's being exposed to others. Um, you know, I'm hearing blunt force trauma. Maybe sometimes because the dwarf has like a huge axe and stuff. Dwarves are very fierce warriors and stuff. They are, of course, short and stocky. They're built and they are very good fighters. They have stamina, the endurance, and they um, have like a deep sense of honor and are very territorial and stuff over what's theirs and stuff. And so they will defend. They're very loyal also. Um, so this dwarf has defeated, looks like some kind of ogre or giant or something. And so you can actually take on a lot more than you think. And maybe even other people are kind of surprised at the obstacles that you've overcome and stuff. So this is something that's being exposed about you to yourself and or to others and stuff. The Three of Pentacles, that you are pretty badass. Okay. Also, Capricorn energy, Cardinal energy, leadership. You have leadership abilities. Self-starter, huh? But do we finish? That's where we need the staying power with the fixed energy. Knight of Pentacles. I'm not sure if that's Leo or North Node represented there. I don't connect Knight of Pentacles to Leo at all. I'm going to say it is. I think we have a hint of Virgo there. That makes sense as it's earth energy. It's about being persistent. It's about staying, um, being reliable, you know, for to the people who do count on you, especially if you know you value those connections and stuff. And sometimes, uh, yeah. So let me see here. Warrior. Advice is to, yes, be persistent, remain logical, analytical, yes, and remember your worth. Remember to stay being dependable on the people who depend on you. Okay, consistency is what I'm hearing. Protection with the armor here. Cover your ass and stuff. That's another reason for doing things by the book and according to procedure is no one could put, you know, even if things go wrong, you'll know that you were dotting your I's, crossing your T's and stuff. Okay? Checking all the boxes. So, yeah. North Node energy, I feel like too. Because I'm thinking maybe that's not Leo, maybe that is North Node. If it's North Node, then it's like we are you might have like a Virgo or sixth house North Node, which would mean that your purpose for incarnating at this time or the embodiment that you're stepping into is to be in service. Knights are in service to the higher court cards, the queens and the kings. Okay, they are in service to a whole kingdom. All right. So there you go. You are here to serve the kingdom. Ooh, what does that mean to you? Ace of Swords. This is the outcome, new beginnings. So staying persistent, staying focused on what you need to focus on. Um, is going to bring about a new beginning. It's going to clear the way to big change, new ideas. I'm seeing higher perspectives, transformation with the Quetzalcoatl energy, truth. Yes, yes, illumination with the sun. Yeah. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And of course, it's like air sign energy too. So, yeah. Objective truth. Let me see here. Anything else? Knight of Swords. Again, the idea is transformation underneath with the Death card. And, you know, getting over our negative thoughts, negative self-talk with the Nine of Swords. Yeah. Okay. So that was somebody else. Frank, are you still in here? Drop us something if you're still in here. So you could say yes. Hello. Okay, if Frank isn't in here and anybody else would like a reading for themselves personally while we're out here, go ahead and let me know in the little chat and I will draw you some cards. That was just kind of like a general message, or for somebody who needs it further down the line. Page of Pentacles came through. Somebody might want to have a message from somebody. I'll wait a little bit longer. Don't be shy. Let me know if you would like a reading. Okay, well, if nobody's gonna say anything, I think that's where I'm gonna leave it. It's hot. I'm going to go take yet another shower for tonight and rinse off. Okay, see you later. Have a good night. Have a good day if yours is just starting. Let's just tap in real quick with our guides and stuff. I'm seeing colors. I'm seeing white and green mostly. Okay, those are colors of purity, divinity, and healing and unconditional love from the heart chakra. If you do the archangel thing, that's like Raphael. It's also a color of the intellect, of the mind, okay, and nature, of course. So walking around in nature, maybe reading a little bit, okay. I'm seeing automatic writing. And I think that's it. That's all that's coming through right now. See you. Take care. Mwah.